And hello again. This is CBD Blogger with me launching us before Jonathan's quite ready. My name is Matt.
And I'm Jonathan.
And,
Sorry, I was just trying to find out how much this tea was.
Yep, I thought I'd throw us straight in. So today we're going to be reviewing a single tea which is not tied to any others we've done so far. We've done a Somnio, a breakfast Somnio.
No, actually it was the Centurion green tea.
It's a green tea.
Yes,
we did their
right.
green tea. This is their Detox and Cleanse. So we're going to have a little opening of their packet and a little taste of that to see what it's like. A little chat about what it's all about. So if you've seen our channel so far, we're a couple of blokes who are interested consumers of CBD product, and we're on our journey to figure it all out because as a marketplace it's a bit of a pickle and very confusing. So
Currently we are drinking an awful lot of tea.
it has to be said, we're drinking quite a lot of CBD tea, yes. Yeah.
So hopefully we're all relaxed, revitalised.
Well, we're probably getting a CBD dosage, yes, it's very true. So anyway, let's have a look at this, shall we?
Yeah.
The packaging is, as we said last time, it's quite nice, it's quite simple. It's the brown cardboard, which is quite popular with the CBD sort of tea people. I'm going to hit on my hate of plastic in packaging, which is in here. So we may as well get on. We haven't actually opened this at all. So
yeah, and just a little bit on, I mean, Somnio, like you say, we'd had a look at the green and the Centurion tea, but actually, you know, Somnio as a brand are quite big into the whole CBD market, and certainly they've got really everything from capsules, obviously do the oil, a range of topicals. So yeah, you can check out everything at somniocbd.com.
yeah, okay, so before I tear this, I was just going to read a little of what's on the box so we know what it is they're claiming. This Detox and Cleanse tea blend offers a fast, convenient and delicious way of naturally cleansing the body and mind while supporting weight management.
Right.
All right, well, that, yeah. Okay, so we have an ingredient here which I never know how to pronounce.
Well, I don't know what you're pointing to me at.
Pointing
I'm thinking
to you.
I'm going to know what it means. Yeah, even with my glasses on, I can't read that.
Okay, you might need to find it on here. Is it echinacea?
Echinacea, is it
No,
something like that?
I know it. I've read it, and I never know how it's pronounced. Anyway,
Yeah.
we've also got lemongrass in here, blended with echinacea.
I don't know. Actually,
Should
interestingly,
have researched that before we actually went on camera.
it really isn't even sort of talked about on the ingredient side. They're mainly focused on the, you know, the lemongrass and the rosehip.
Okay, so we're going to have to look that one up. I'm sure
All
someone...
part of the learning.
Yeah, put in the comments how you actually pronounce that. Okay, so ingredients, we've got 55% lemongrass, 10% rosehip, 10% sea buckthorn, 10% orange peel.
Sounding interesting.
Swallowed my words then. And 5% echinacea. I don't know how that's pronounced. Okay. 5% licorice.
Oh,
And
I do like a bit of licorice.
no, this is 5%, and then the rest is hemp.
Okay.
But it doesn't oddly say what the percentage is of hemp in relationship to the others. You have to add all that up. 75, 80, 85. Okay, 15%. So 15% is hemp. Then it tells you how to make the tea. So non-GMO, organic, THC, completely free of THC, it says here. Vegan friendly and biodegradable. So there you go. Let me open it up.
And again, we're assuming biodegradable applies to not only the packaging, but also to the tea bags. But, well, not so sure.
Okay, this is my only issue with any of the any manufacturer using plastic unnecessarily. We have reviewed teas where no plastic has been used, so it can be done, and we've got plastic, so don't like that very much.
But it is a common thing in them, and you know, as is the pyramid bags. They all sort of seem to use, which is nice because, you know, you do get to see the thing, it feels more special, I guess, isn't it?
Well, it does, but again, we're assuming when it says biodegradable that accounts for all of it, including the bag. Let's hope.
Yes,
the bag is biodegradable. If Somnio stumble across our ramblings, it'd be nice to know if the bag is biodegradable.
Because it's one of those things, it doesn't initially feel like it, does it?
No.
It feels like a little bit plasticky, the bags.
Does.
But, and so,
yeah.
it's
so, okay,
qualification.
So visually, we've got all sorts going on in here. Yeah.
And actually, you have got a subtle smell of the hemp in
Very
there.
subtle, not strong. Not strong.
Which is nice.
I'm not actually getting a strong smell of anything in particular.
No, but yes, exactly. It has a certain sort of grassiness to it,
yeah.
and the hempiness to it. But I can't really pick anything else out immediately. So it's probably once it's infused.
Well, let's find out.
Get a sense of that.
Let's find out. Okay. As if by magic. There you go. Did it work?
No idea. Anyway, let's. What we're going to do, as with all the teas, is let them brew for 5 minutes, so you can get a sense of how it sort of infuses into the water. I mean, they suggest anything, I think, from 5 to 7 minutes, that sort of thing. It seems to be the normal run of these things, but we tend to focus on giving everything 5 minutes, so we can see pretty much across the board.
Their recommendation is 3 to 5 minutes for this particular tea, but we're using 5 across, as you say, across the board. Something we will mention, and this is we're going to address this in a video specifically, is when you start looking at CBD product, particularly in teas. We're yet to explore outside of teas, so we'll find out. They give you the weight of the product in milligrams, in grams,
actual weight of the tea bag.
Yeah, but that's in grams or milligrams depending on the weight. But also your dosage, if you like, of CBD is given in milligrams.
Yes.
So it becomes a bit confusing because you've got the same metric being used for two different things altogether. So in this particular case, it says on the box 45 milligrams of CBD, 15 bags, which we calculate as being 3 milligrams of CBD per bag.
Yeah.
But we've also got 30 grams weight
in the whole box
with 15 bags.
Yeah.
Which is giving us 2
grams of actual physical weight versus 3 milligrams of actual CBD concentration.
15 into 45 is 3.
No, 30 grams.
Well, you're going with 30 grams. There you go. So immediately I'm making the mistake. So this is the problem. You get so confused about it, don't you? So it's 2 grams per bag.
2 grams in actual weight, and then 3 milligrams of CBD per bag.
Dosage, but 1 gram of hemp.
Well, yes, one of the
It says on here
50% of the actual physical weight is actually in hemp.
1 gram of hemp,
yeah,
which is 3 grams of CBD.
Milligrams
of CBD. Okay. All right. Okay.
Right. This is where if you're not confused yet,
this is where you throw the packet down and think, that's it, I'm going home. Okay. So we are going to address this. You can see that it's very easy for us to get confused. We get confused, and we're quite positive there's a lot of people that are looking at it thinking, how do you make head or tail of what you're actually buying in terms of weight, in terms of dosage, and how that works.
I mean, after all, that's what you're going to be looking at. As you want to explore trying CBD, you've got to gauge. You've got to start with knowing how much you're starting with. Because generally you'll start, and a lot of people would start casually on a lower dose, but they've got to know what that is, and then as they increase it, to see
absolutely
how it affects them.
I watched a YouTube video of a guy the other day who was talking about the oils that he takes. And he seemingly has tested scores of them. I mean, might be hundreds. He had a table with loads of them over, and he'd bought them all and tried them all, and he was talking about which ones didn't have any impact on his well-being or feeling at all, and those that did. And he was vying towards a very high dosage. In his oil, but other people may take much lower dosage and actually feel the effect of it. So
Yeah.
It's
But
very,
you've
very
got
difficult.
to know how much you are taking in order to know where to go next.
And presumably body weight has got something to do with it.
Yeah, I mean, body weight, your ability to absorb it, and that might be depending on what you're having with it, or that's the thing.
And we
isn't it?
haven't come across anywhere or anyone you can talk to who can do a test to determine,
I don't think there is a universal standard.
What your particular makeup would how it would respond and how it would absorb.
Yeah.
That would be a very useful thing to know.
Yeah. I mean, that's where this term bioavailability comes in, isn't it? Is the fact that they can put a certain amount of CBD actually into the product doesn't mean your body's going to absorb that same amount of CBD. Mm-hmm. And so that's the variation you get with, say, teas have one level of bioavailability versus oils and other ways of taking it. Yeah. So, yes, it does make it all basically conspire a little bit to make it slightly very confusing.
Yeah, so what we're calling for straight away is some kind of...
We're going to taste this tea.
Some kind of industry standard of the information that you're getting.
I think we're a long way from that, aren't we?
A long way from that. Okay, let's have a look at the tea. Okay,
so
that's actually brewed to quite
a
nice...
got quite a nice golden...
Quite a nice colour.
Sticking my finger in just to...
You're going to agitate yours, are you? I'm going straight in for that.
But let's have a quick smell. Actually, you can definitely smell the lemongrass now.
Yeah.
That's just really nice. That's lemony.
It's actually got a really warming smell to it, hasn't it? Yeah.
Mm. Yep. I'm not going to say lemsip.
No.
But actually, to smell something that has a...
It doesn't smell medicinal.
No, but had just a lemon, a hot lemon smell.
It does kind of remind you of a hot summer's day, I think.
And actually, it's very nice. That's...
Cool, crikey, that's quite potent in the lemongrass.
Yes, it is.
But it is 55%.
Yeah.
So...
But that's nice, and you do get a little bit of the hemp flavour in there, but it's quite delicate in the background. So I think the lemongrass is the bit that comes through.
Lemongrass is very nice. I'll be honest, I don't know what sea buckhorn tastes like, so I wouldn't be able to
on whether it has that stuff like
the orange peel. Like there's an orangey, you can get that. I'm not getting the licorice. But somebody else might. I mean, all these things are so personal in terms of the flavours that you pick up from these things, and you're going to be more sensitive to it or not. Interestingly, if you are trying hemp tea and you've decided that you don't like the taste of hemp, then leaning towards the teas where the hemp is less in the flavour is a good way to go. Yeah. So we've discussed before you could have a CBD infused tea where you're not going to get any hemp flavour whatsoever. But this has got hemp in it, so the flavour is there. It's very, very, very mild.
Yeah,
it's
that is really nice, actually.
I think it's one of my favourites.
Yeah,
I think this is one of the nicest ones we've tasted.
Yeah. And actually, price-wise, I think I was just looking at that.
Yeah, do you know so far? Sorry, looking at the black teas, the green teas, some of which we've liked. A couple have been. To my taste, have not been brilliant. This is very, very, very good.
Very, very, very drinkable. 15 bags to the pack, and coming out at £12.49. I think I've worked that out to be about 84p. A bag, which probably puts it on the lower end.
Yeah, it's a bit below average. We're figuring out about £1 a bag is sort of an average.
Yep.
Across all of the CBD the ones we've looked at so far.
Yes.
What we haven't discussed is the detox and cleanse aspect. I mean, we've looked at the black teas, we looked at the green teas, and the detox and cleanse is interesting. And the curious thing, the question I would have is how much of it do you need to drink to actually benefit from a detox and cleanse? Which is a question we have across all of them. How often and how much of these CBD tea generally do you need to drink to have the effect on your body? And something claiming detox and cleanse, there's no sort of recommendation ever to say
how you should take it.
We recommend you take 1 cup a day for 30 days and see how you feel.
Yeah.
These companies, it would perhaps help if they gave some clue as to how long they suggest you embed yourself with it to actually get the benefit. Because I'm sure 1 cup a month
No, it's not going to be here there, is it?
Isn't going to work.
But I mean, I think like all those things, isn't it? You know, the tea is just part of a. You know, if say you're going through a bigger, you know, detox cleanse.
No transition on this one. I'm just going straight for it because I think they know the kettle's on the floor down there. But I'm just going to top that up. I think this is a first.
Feel the need for more.
First, yeah, that's really nice.
But you know, I think because it's always, I think for everybody, it's that individual choice of trying to find that combination of a drink that you're going to enjoy. And fits in with, you know, whatever the drinks you have during the rest of the day, and gives you the opportunity to take on board some CBD.
I think that's an interesting question because it depends why you're looking for a CBD product, and if you've gone with CBD tea, you know, are you wanting to have a drink that you enjoy, or do you want something where you think you're getting the most benefit from the content of the tea? Maybe it's not your favourite. Maybe you might think of it as a bit medicinal, and you're thinking, right, I'm having that, going to drink it, get it down me, move on with my day. But I've got my quota of CBD for argument's sake for the day. I mean, it's all going to be personal, isn't it? Because you might find a tea that you really, really like that has a much lesser effect for you on the CBD front than one that you don't like. So it's drawing a balance between why you're buying into this CBD.
Yeah. Well, I think like you say, it is a bit of a lifestyle thing. Because if you were just going out and out for the CBD, then you'd probably go with the CBD oils, you know, because that's got the concentration. That's the way of getting it into your body. But this is actually probably a gentler, fitting it into your everyday routine, and just something you have a nice cup of tea. You know, it's not any big dose of anything.
Well, it's partly why we started by looking at teas, because A, what you've just said, and B, it's more accessible and perhaps more user friendly to a lot of people to start having it in tea rather than something you've never tried before. So you know, putting a drop of oil under your tongue, it's no big deal, but for some people it might be, well, I've never done that and I don't want to start doing that yet, because I'm not sure
it might be too much. And
exactly. So tea is sort of like a very much a user friendly method of looking at CBD product. So I don't know if that's been much of a review of any use actually, but
well, if you like lemony sort of drinks with a bit of lemongrass, I think it's got a really nice fresh feel.
Yeah,
and,
we would
bit of the
I think we'll start to look at doing some videos about the long-term use of it, because we haven't touched on that yet. We're sort of looking at it from shelf to cup at the moment and saying what's that like. But I think it's time to start delving into the
I mean, collectively we've drunk a lot of teas, but not one tea consistently.
No.
Yeah.
No, that is true. Anyway,
still got to find a favourite.
I hope you enjoyed watching. I hope you got something from it. Now, we've got lots of other videos, so it'd be fantastic to see you in those.
Yep.
Yep.
Sounds good.
See you next time.
All right. Thanks.
Thank
Bye
you.
for now.